I want to show you about moving your buildings around in your castle. I look at people's castles and I see there's lots of space in between buildings in castles, and then the same people tell me that they can't produce enough food. Well, what that often means is that their public order, which is shown up here, is not high enough. You can see that my production of food and everything else is 257%. That's because I have lots of decorative items. You can see at the top there, 5,977, and all of these are crammed into my castle. Now, you may not be at a level where you can get some of these items. You will be sometime. However, what you can do is make sure that you organise your castle and your buildings so that you get as many decorative items in as you can. Now, lots of people don't get how you do that very easily. If you click on the construction menu here and this house, you can see this very handy map of what your castle looks like, and it then becomes very easy to be able to move things around. When you get a better item of public order, which creates public order, you can put the old one into storage and you can put a new one into that space, or you can move something else into that space if you want to very easily by just dragging it across. The whole thing about moving your buildings around is to make sure that they all fit together very well, leaving only very small spaces. The challenge is to really use every bit of space in your castle so that it's either holding a building or it is creating higher public order and thus productivity. I'm going to move these farmhouses back if I can now, because I don't really want farmhouses in the middle of my parks. Don't like that. And put that one back. And it will go. There it is. So this view is very useful for organising your castle so that you can get the maximum amount of productivity out of it. The other thing that's useful is sometimes when you're putting your towers up, building your towers, you can't see your towers behind buildings. And if you just keep clicked on here, on that little house, and click the battlements there, you can see where all the towers are, even ones that were behind the buildings that you couldn't see before. If I just click off that, you can see that some of my towers here were covered up by the buildings so that you couldn't see them. And that's how you organise your castle so that you can get the maximum number of decorative items in. If you're not a high enough level to have parks yet, one day you will be, but a very good value decorative item is this one, the theatre, which is 30. Someday you'll put a load of these into storage. You won't use them anymore because you'll be using these, and that's just what happens in the game. That's how you pack items into your castle to increase your public order and your productivity.